This is a brief video on how to use the new paging console as of January 15th of 2014 at Augusta. When you go into Pulse, if you go to the Physicians Directory button here, it will take you to this page, which has the Augusta Health text paging link on it. And if you're on a FAT client, the first time you go in, you have to put in your password, and if you ask you to remember your credentials, it should not ask you again. And even if you do your password right, sometimes it asks you a second time in the beginning. I do not know why that is, but you should be able to get by it after that. Okay, so now I'm going to agree that there's a lot of stuff on this screen that's pretty busy right now. I do recommend expanding the screen all the way so you can see everything here. What you want to do is go over here to the far left side where this little compose button is, similar to the little thing for creating text on a lot of smartphones now. And I'm going to put in a page to Clint Merritt here. I'm going to say test, and then for kicks I'll just say call me about a fake consult, Roger, and then put in my callback number. And then when the recipients have the Vocera app installed on their smartphones, which only a small number of test people do, then these alert options will be useful. And for the time being, they're not. So once we get everybody up on their smartphones, then you'll be able to increase the intensity of the alert to high, get an email about whether or not they receive it. Eventually people will be able to get messages back if they are wearing the Vocera badges, whether or not the alert expires, and you can even put in multiple choice responses so the person from their phone can easily punch a response back to you. But for now, we have messages go into old-fashioned pagers, to non-secure SMS text messages to smartphones and non-smartphones, as well as a few pilots with the Vocera. So then you just send the message. You can then track the status of the message here from, so I've sent it to one recipient, and then depending on how this message bounces around in the ether, you can see whether it's been delivered to the system and whether or not it's been opened by the recipient if they have the Vocera app installed on their phone. So that's a brief demo, and I think this is better than the system we've had. I'm sure we'll have a few little wrinkles, but that's progress.